Another day of selling stuff. So I have someone driving down from Salt Lake City to pick up the metal shed, they said. But I thought the person wanted to pick this plastic shed. And if this person is driving all the way from Salt Lake City for this metal shed, they're gonna be in for a super big bummer. I did. Right here, this plastic one, this first plastic one. Yeah. She said the first shed, and I was just like, oh. And I'm hoping I didn't misread it because the kids are constantly crying. So I'm like really nervous. I'm anxious because I feel like and I feel bad because they're gonna be mad. That it's hard to read. Sometimes I skip words. I need to find her bottle. Yeah, I'm trying to find a bottle for her. Your hat's up there. So yeah, we have all three of the sheds should be gone this weekend, which is nice.
Oh, Monday for the metal one. But it's already sold.
Where is the bottle? There's the bottle. So right now I'm making the baby a bottle. We just went through so much clothes again. Here, I'll show you guys in a minute. My screens are always dirty. I let Freya. That's another thing is I let Freya play learning games on my phone. And it gets goobered up. Look how gross that looks. That's an orange I gave Arabella for breakfast. You'd like to see where that ended up at. Look at that. I need to get into there and sweep. I found juice though, but that was filled with totes. That's printer. Oh, excuse me. So that one right here, orange pills that I just gave the kids. That's my tote right there. It's all I'm taking. Winter, summer clothes. I have to put a few dresses in that I have in a dirty clothes bag, but that's it. Whatever I can fit in that tote is my clothes. This big old tote right here is all the girls, all of them. So Freya, Lemon, Piper, Arabella, and Olive. I think that's good. I think that's good. It's big, but I got 5 girls of clothes in there. So there's winter clothes in there too. And then this down here is their school stuff. Guys, I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I try to be a good person and then I screw up by giving somebody a wrong shed. And I feel bad because they're going to get angry, and I honestly, truly do feel bad. I'm blaming my kids for my mistake. That's okay, right? We could do that sometimes, right? Only sometimes. One time? This time? I'll do it this time. So what I'm going to do is fill up the girls' and my tumblers, and the boys will probably be here too, with some ice. And I was kind of thinking the lady that we met yesterday, she was saying, because you know how they were on the road, how she has a little ice maker. I wonder if I have to do the sponsor video. Son of a donut.
Okay, I've been thinking about that. Reason being, I looked at that thing and the water consumption for it is insane.
Well, it's industrial. It's really nice. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to throw that into this video, and I'll do the box opening for them, which sucks because I really want this ice maker, like really bad. Like it's like the only thing I want is the ice maker. So I'll just throw that into this little video here. Anyways, I'm gonna make ice drinks right now. How I've been doing ice is going down to the local gas station, which we're not going to be doing today. Oh, we might have to go to the store before Sunday because we need milk.
We need milk? And we probably need meat for tonight, huh?
Unless we're gonna do these to get rid of some of our
let's do that. Great.
Then you take the bag of ice from your freezer and you drop it on the floor.
A couple times.
And then you do it again. And then you do it the long way. Oh shit.
And then it busts open.
And then it busted open. So I haven't opened this ice, so it's new. So I'm gonna fill up and get the girls some cold drinks. Few things in here, and I'm so sad. I've been waiting for months to get this ice maker hooked up. I love working with Vevor. I have so many of their products. It's one of the only companies I enjoy working with. They sent me out this ice maker months ago, and I'm like, we got to get the plumbing hooked up. We got to do the building. One of the problems, you guys, with living off grid, if you have small children and it's just you and your husband, if one of your kids start crying, you got to stop helping the other person. That's been a really big struggle with me and Chris in a decision. A lot of fights happened. It's just challenging. It's so challenging. I'll talk more about that later. But basically, we've been out here for almost 2 years and we haven't got our water completely hooked up. We were about ready to get our water hooked up, and Chris has to have more surgeries on his hands. The thing with living off grid and building from dirt up is you got to do everything. plumbing, electrical, everything. And there's just not enough time or manpower to do that with just one person. We would start a project and a kid would cry and I'd have to stop and walk away. Or we would get ready to start a project as we have all the materials to do all this work here, and we'd get sick. Or Chris would need a surgery. So that's one of the main reasons why we are walking from this off-grid. It is a lot of work, yes, but if we were actually progressing and getting things done, as in plumbing and electrical, that would be fine. I could do it, but I can't do it roughing it out no more. Roughing it out, warming up water every night for my kids to take a bath because I put my kids to bed clean. It's a lot of work. It's destroyed my right side, picking these buckets up and dumping them and picking them up and dumping them. It's just a lot of work. So if you're planning to move off grid, if you want to, take that into consideration. It is a very big strain. It's a test on your marriage. It's just hard. People told me that and I didn't believe them. I did not believe them. I thought we were solid. Listen to us that have tried it. Anyhow, if you're progressing, that's great. If you're not and you're stuck in limbo like we are because of health reasons or raising babies and it's just not your time in life, don't feel bad or don't start the project. Don't walk into something like I did without the warning from me. So anyways, I got this awesome freaking ice maker. I've been so excited. It's like one of the only things that's kept me motivated and pushing Chris to come on, let's get this going, let's get this going. We have a nice large water tank out there. We had the plumbing started in that. We had everything going. We had our foundation going. We had our little kitchen set up. We were gonna set this sucker right here next to our fridge. It has to be put directly into plumbing, which was gonna run off our water tank right here, which never got done because of all the issues I was just talking about. But I do want to thank Vevor for sponsoring today's video. I love this ice machine. I was so, like, I can't even get it. I love ice. Like, I'm always eating ice. We're always going to the gas station for ice. I was looking forward to this. We are going to be traveling in a tiny off-road trailer. And we were going to originally take this with us, but because it needs to be hooked up to a constantly flow of ice, of water to make ice, we're not going to have that. We're going to be running off of a little tiny tank. And we don't have enough water for this. I'm so sad. But I can't use this. But it is what it is. It's just our stage of life. I want to share this with you guys because I know so many of you guys like iced coffee, like your iced teas, you like your iced water. And this isn't really much more than one of those ice machines that you get at the store. And that's why I was so excited for it. I'm like, I'm going to have continuous ice for all my 50 million kids to come in here and just fill up their cups all day long in the summertime. But anyhow, I'm going to turn this around and share this with you guys. I'm also going to post a link down below on it. Do check out their products, you guys. I don't rave about many things, but every single product I've received from Vevor, I have loved. It hasn't failed me. It's not cheap crap. It's just a great product. Also, there's a SandBox that they were going to send out to me that I was super excited to use. I was going to use the SandBox. I'm going to tell you guys what I was going to freaking fly. What I was going to do with it. I was going to put the SandBox up, right? And I was going to fill it with corn. You know how when you go to the pumpkin patch, you guys, there's like corn mazes and corn swimming pool things and just like a corn play area for kids, and kids love to play with corn. With Halloween right around the corner, you guys, look into getting a SandBox, and I'll post the one that I was going to use down below. Look into getting getting a SandBox, and instead of putting sand in it, put corn in it for the season, for the fall season. You can get corn from like a feed store like IFA or a country store. And they sell big bags of corn basically for the same amount as a tiny bag of sand. So that's a really fun idea for you guys to do for your kids for fall. And surround it with pumpkins, and that's what I was going to do. I was going to fill my SandBox from Vevor up with corn. I was going to put pumpkins all around it and get like those scarecrow things you get from Walmart and make a really fun little fall play area for my kids. I'm really sad about that too, but I'm looking forward to this adventure. But here, check out this ice machine. So look at this bad boy. It's huge. It's industrial. It comes with a water filtration system. It has all these right here, so you can get ice making, reservation, add water, full water, melting, stoppage, and clean. It even has a clean mode. So here we go, hot reservation. This fly is driving me mad. It's Vevor, tough tools, half the price, and I'm not playing. We have so much stuff from Vevor that we're gonna be taking with us on the road, but I can't take my ice maker. I almost had to divorce Chris for that one. I'm like, make it work. And he's like, I can't make it work. Comes with this little filtration pump. And look at this thing inside. So this, like I said, this is the bag of lentils don't come with it. This is what I was talking about, you guys. What is going on with that? There we go. It has a big tank. It does not make the pellet ice, the little hospital ice, you guys, but it makes other ice. So if your refrigerator isn't keeping up with you, you don't like it, voila, check out that sucker. Show you guys the back. Here's kind of like a size comparison. Here's my Berkey. I got the big Berkey, so it's a big thing. It's a big little ice maker. Here's the back of it. There we go, and it goes up. So it's tall. It's tall, you guys. You'll need a stand or your counter for sure. It goes up above my knee. My knee's right here, so almost to my hip, in between like my thigh. And I'm 5'7", so it's a big daddy. Thank you for sponsoring today's video, Vevor. I do not make money off of selling you guys Vevor products. It's just my favoriteest company ever to work with, and I get so excited when they send me things that I could use, some things I can't use, like probably a lot of housing wear that I've absolutely loved from them. I'm not gonna be able to use for a while. But check the company out. They have so much stuff. I've gotten ladders, a rooftop tent canopy thingy from them. I've gotten, I can't even, a battery. I've gotten solar stuff. I've gotten tables and chairs and everything. They have everything, and it's so cheap and it's so like worth the money. So I have good news. My washer is working. My Humpty Dumpty washer is working. I thought it was broken, but it turns out that I forgot to flip the power switch on the generator, and of course you have to turn the switch on to get it to run. That's it. Right there, you guys, and that is why I am tired of living like this. I can't do it anymore. I can't live like this no more. I tried it, I struggled with it, and my back is bent. So what I am doing is gonna wash this up, and I still need to go through this and go through stuff that's stained. And this little washer I got off Amazon, it's a Castaway. I've had it for 2 years. It's gotten destroyed from the storms and the winds. Like, it'll come out of nowhere, and my Castaway will go flying like it'll get yeeted. It's destroyed. It does the job. It washes so good. If you are needing a washer and you can't afford a full-size washer, get one of these. It does the job. It's really good. I actually really like it. It's just very time-consuming with how many kids I have. So this will take me probably about 5 loads, and it's like 10 minutes load. So it'll take me like an hour, and then I just hang it on the line, and it's clean, and it's good, and we're good to go. But I do need to go through this as I'm washing it and say, okay, maybe I don't need this. Maybe I don't need this. I have so much clothes. That's like the hardest thing. And I have a ginormous dump load that we need to take to the dump, but we have to get our transmission flushed on Thursday. That's when our appointment is on our van. Until then, I can't haul anything in that van until I get that transmission flushed. Because we do not want to destroy that transmission. That van is our ticket to traveling. So let's do this disgustingness in my very, very ratchet, destroyed, wrecked washer that does the job. Oh, so here's the clothes. I gotta rebag up and get out of here. Oh. The female goats are getting rehome today. I'm pretty sad about that. I went out there and spent time with them this morning. Those were my absolute favorite, the female goats. So today's another day of selling stuff. We've gotten rid of a whole bunch of stuff. We've given stuff away to our neighbors. We've given away stuff to people that have come over that we just really feel in tuned and liking. Like, we've just got that good vibe from them. Just giving stuff away. I gave away a few things that I could have sold and made decent money for, but I figure I don't really care. Money's just money, right? So now we're doing another day of ridding some bigger stuff, like the trampoline. I've had a whole bunch of no-shows on that, and just trying to get rid of stuff and rehome stuff. to clear out the property, which has been extremely overwhelming, yet like a weight is lifted. I feel like there was just so much stuff here, so much pressure, and getting things done, getting rid of it has been like a huge relief. So I think we have the metal shed and the trampoline is our two biggest things to get rid of on the property, like large sized. And yeah, we'll see where today takes us. We've met some really cool people that have come by. I've met some pretty grumpy people. The grumpy people aren't getting any kind of help or hookups from us, but they're really sweet people. The neighbors were just out asking if they want to come look and see if they want anything, like as in supplies, like, you know, the T-posts or fencing or anything like that. If they want anything, they can just have it for free. The neighbors across the street, really nice. Chris gave them a whole bunch of stuff. And we will see what we can get rid of today. The stuff that we can't get rid of, and we've had a really bad infestation, and it's not just us, it's the area. We've had some neighbors say that his greenhouses, he has 2 greenhouses, and for the first time, the rats, we have, I forget what they're called. What are those rats called?
Kangaroo rats.
The kangaroo rats and pack rats have got into his greenhouses and have destroyed everything. The mice are horrible. It's just a really bad season for that. We didn't have this much last year like we do this year. We've seen more snakes on the property, and I think it's because it was a drier winter last year. We didn't get as much snow as the year before. Even when we were taking apart the garden beds to rid those, but not we, the people that came and bought them, when they were lifting them up, there was a pack of baby mice up in under the garden bed building a nest inside of our potatoes. That's freaking nasty. We didn't eat the potatoes. So yeah, it's been a really bad infestation out here in the Uinta with these kind of little rodents that, well, this is their home and we're in it. So it is what it is when it comes to that. But yeah, let's see what else we can get rid of. And like I was saying, a lot of the stuff that we brought from home that we had packaged up really well, this last season, mice and kangaroo rats just got into it and literally pooped all over everything. So the stuff that can't just be washed off, like decorations and stuff, is going to go to the dump. Anything that doesn't go to the dump is going to be donated to, like, of course cleaned off, not with shit all over it, that's gross, but it'll be donated to gosh, what's that store called? I have like IFA stuck in my head. I have like IFA stuck in my head for some reason. But hey, what's that Mormon store? I can't. The DI. So we'll probably donate some stuff to the DI, and then the rest of the stuff is all going to go to the dump. So far, we have about 3 loads to take to the dump. I think it's about 3. You think so? Of loads to the dump.
Yeah.
Probably about 3 loads to the dump, like loads, like big loads. So that's where that's at. And yeah, Chris is going to be doing some modifications to our overlanding tiny trailer that he had started back when we lived in Provo. That was the original plan, was to go overlanding and using this trailer that he built out. But he's going to do some more modifications and build it out the rest of the way. And then we'll be able to hit the road. So I will keep you guys updated and show you guys once everything gets done. And eventually show you guys like how we set up and things like that. All family vlogs will be located on Patreon. I'll link that down below. I will not be showing my kids here on YouTube. It's just for safety reasons. So this will just be basic things as I've been doing and showing you guys how things work or how we're doing things. But all family related vlogs will be on Patreon, which will be linked down below. I upload 5 videos a week. Sometimes I miss a day, but I catch up on the weekends. It's been really rough around here. So I think once we get settled and we're done with packing and cleaning and moving all this stuff around, it'll be back to Monday through Friday. But right now it's like, if I do Monday, Tuesday, and I skip Wednesday, I'll end up having to upload on Saturday. And if I skip 2 days during the week, I'll end up having to upload on Saturday and Sunday. But I've been pretty much on par with that, except for getting behind during this moving process. Anyways, check out the link down below if you're interested into the other videos. And I will continue sharing with you guys how we progress on selling everything. I've had some questions on what we're keeping. We're keeping nothing. We're ridding Literally everything. We're not getting a storage. I don't want anything. Everything's going. So I will keep you guys posted on that.